What's up, Heat Nation? Welcome back to the Team to Beat Miami Heat basketball channel. My name is Amir, and for today's video, I just wanted to do a quick injury update on a few Miami Heat players prior to our season opener tomorrow against the Detroit Pistons. So the Heat offered an update on several players that have dealt with injuries this offseason and during the preseason. And one of those players is guard Josh Richardson. Jay Rich signed with the team in free agency this offseason, and he is currently uncertain in terms of his availability on Wednesday because of a foot injury that he sustained in the second game of the preseason. So he did suffer an ankle injury. He did not practice yesterday or last week. And so he might not be available, and that could be important. I know it is the Detroit Pistons. I'm not worried about the Detroit Pistons. We should win on the road, but we are very thin in terms of our point guards. So we have Kyle Lowry and Drew Smith, who recently just signed. Josh Richardson is not a point guard, but he is a player that could potentially start as our starting point guard, depending on the Kyle Lowry situation. But nonetheless, it looks like he's going to be out. Another injury, one of our key upcoming players suffered during the preseason is forward Haywood Highsmith. So he has a knee injury, and he is going to be reevaluated in early November. So he could be missing the first few weeks of the season, which is unfortunate because he had a really good preseason. He's a really strong defender. He definitely worked this offseason on his three-point shot, so he was really effective from three-point range during the preseason. He played last year in 54 games for the Heat. He played in the NBA Finals as well and got some good minutes and showcased his ability to not only be a good defender, but someone who can actually score for the Miami Heat. The Heat are also going to be missing RJ Hampton potentially, who has been away from the team with an illness, and so it seems like he has flu-like symptoms, and so he did not practice a few days ago as well. So those are the players that most likely aren't going to play for the season opener, and it's okay because we already know that Hampton is probably not going to get too many minutes during the regular season. So I think the biggest impact is going to be, more so Haywood Highsmith. I think he's going to have a bigger role than Josh Richardson, but still impactful to have Jay Rich out. On the Detroit Pistons side, they are going to be without two key players as well for their season opener against the Heat. So both forward Bojan Bogdanovic and veteran guard Monte Morris, who they just got, will miss the game. Monty Williams says that they will not play, and he said that Bogdanovic could miss the first month of the season, which is unfortunate because he's one of their best scorers. He's 34 years old, so he's one of their main veterans on this young team. He averaged 21.6 points per game, 3.8 rebounds, 2.6 assists per game, which is really good. So they're definitely going to miss his ability to score. And again, the Pistons acquired Morris this offseason, and the vet point guard is going to play behind Cade Cunningham, who basically missed all of last season with an injury. So two significant injuries. I think those are more significant injuries for the Pistons in this game versus the Miami Heat. So yeah, unfortunate news, but nonetheless, I'm excited for the season to start tomorrow, and I can't wait for the Heat to get a victory on the road against the Pistons. Thanks for watching, guys. If you could please subscribe to the channel. I'm on my path to 400 subscribers. That would mean a lot to me. And thank you so much. Talk to you guys soon.